Hi, my name is Jay Armstrong Jr. from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and also live in Bani, Dominican Republic. Yeah, I've been living in Bani between 2 or 3 years. Actually, time flies. Came here basically during the COVID period when it started. Yeah, interesting thing, during COVID, met one of the guys from the business group and ended up staying in his apartment for a while, and his family owned this resort out here. They had, I guess, in the family for a while. And basically came out and saw it, and I stayed here, and I just fell in love with it. It had no electricity, only AC was working, pool was barely working, but I saw it, enjoyed it. I said, hey, this place I can call my own. I wanted to work remotely anyway.
So basically you found this place by word of mouth, or did you go to a real place?
Yeah, word of mouth actually. So friend of the family, so to speak. Well, person used to live here. So again, I came here, and it's funny because other people saw it, but guess to see the beauty of it. And I said it's something, I know what prices pretty much go for, so I said it's something I can own as a vacation home without a problem. And then it became more than that. Now it's going to be Airbnb. So the buying process is an interesting question because you hear a lot of different stories, right? So I actually have a good story to tell, but I heard a lot of bad stories because my lawyer was referred to me by a good friend known for years. He's retired in Puerto Plata. So introduced me to, referred me to the person, met him for dinner, you know, because I like to meet people personally. Got to have that connection, that, you know, that chemistry. So I was fine there, and he basically my lawyer for this property and a few other ones I have nearby, you know, oceanfront properties. And, you know, it's one thing I say about him, right off the bat, you know, he taught me something. I was going to buy this place, and you have to have everything on the titles, and sometimes it could be multiple titles. And this didn't have the structures listed, like the house, the pool. He said, Jerry, you're going to buying a house and a pool too as well. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, what kind of question is that? And he explained to me it's not on a contract, so you had to redo the contract. Not saying that sellers were trying to do anything shiesty, but something like that can come back to bite you. So he redid the contracts, made everything was okay, and yeah, I thank him for that. So basically pushed the other lawyer out the way, redid the contract on the spot, and then we signed that one. So when I first bought this place, I was just going back. It's kind of funny, clean out my phone and other things and seeing what I keep in my offline storage. And these first pictures, I don't really recognize the place. It looks totally different. You're seeing some photos and videos later how basically the structure was maintained, the pillars, and expanded all the way around and added on the top. And pretty much everything here, the white cement, you know, next to the pool, that's custom laid. That takes some artistry to do, and just a lot of different things through here. I just kind of kept the beauty, the structure of it, and built onto it. Like the waterfall, the rocks in the ocean, that waterfall is actually there and then working, believe it or not. Repaired the pool, just changed the lights, you know, a lot of different things like that. But yeah, it's amazing how much it's transformed and still got some work to do. Yeah, it's about 5,000 square meters. Yeah, pretty big. So, give you an example, got some land right over there, closer to the ocean. Well, right on the ocean, and that's like 500 square meters a piece. So that's 3 of those, and this is many times bigger than those 3 put together. So I didn't really, you know, realize that some people call it finca. So still learning my Spanish. Finca is farm. I'm like, why are they calling it a farm? Because something that has a lot of land, call a farm. So it became into basically my house away from the United States, because to be honest, I kind of got tired of the United States during COVID, learned a lot, you know, of things that I just basically made me more aware about a lot of things. And I always loved Dominican Republic. I always wanted to work here remotely. I'm an IT person. I was doing it anyway, but it wasn't, I didn't want to sneak anymore. So I became independent, probably good to note, in the beginning of last year. So I've been working whole year now independent. I work here and make US money, which is good. Yeah, so again, example, the main house, see videos later, it was only one bedroom on the bottom, bath. On top it had 3 in the front, nothing on the back right here. In the back it's gonna be a big penthouse suite. So got 3 big bedrooms on the bottom, big bathrooms, you know, the kitchen be finished. So 1 big penthouse suite across the back, 3 big rooms in front, got some units on the side. I stayed in the first one over there, I stay anymore, so it's gonna be 8 on the side over there, and yeah, and then my office, I've been told people want to stay in there, so actually it's funny because I have a door on the back of it. I was going to put a bathroom and maybe another room, but since I'll probably be moving on from here in a while, because what I'm being told, people when they rent it out, they don't want the owners staying there, so the office probably going to be converted to a room itself. So I got it set up where I can just rent the whole compound out at once, say someone a wedding or a big event. And sometimes people just want to rent out the pool area. And so maybe for a weekend, if I don't have anyone rent out the whole place, rent out the pool, and back over to on my right shoulder off the pool house is going to be, you know, a store, sell, you know, alcohol, hookah, those kind of things. Got a grill back there to grill. Because here in Dominican Republic, you know, people, you know, they work, and then after they work, they want to have fun, right? You eat and you drink, and want to go out to nice places to do that. What I'm being told is, especially during COVID, people respect more private places like this. No one bothered me when I was here. I didn't even feel like it was COVID. You know, play the music loud as I want, do what I want here. No one's coming to bother me. Got a general live right across from me. You know, that's safety as well. So, yeah, got a lot of perks to being here, you know, right off the ocean, and very little COVID in Bani, because I think it's less densely populated and you by the ocean and fresh air. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but it's no COVID here. So, you know, at least I don't know anyone directly knows it. Now you go into the city, yeah, that's a different story. Yeah, yep. So one thing I missed in terms of how you can rent it out, right? Someone can rent out the whole place, but I have it set up where the rooms are big with big bathrooms, so you can rent, you know, room itself. So you may be in here, so I put keypad, you know, locks, you know, so you can enter here, and technically 3 different people can stay in the, you know, the first floor of the main house. Then you have the top; those all separated, right? So it's set up where you can rent individually. Say I give like a conference, or small people want their own entrance, or rent out the whole thing for a family or a wedding, right? And here, when I saw this place, I said it was worth it just for the generator. Now I had a person who came back and luckily brought my new photo videographer right here, and he was so amazed at that generator, just telling me how powerful it is and how much it costs. It's a big Cummins generator. It can do the whole compound around here. So I think that alone, the purchase is worth it. And then the pool pumps are just, they're brand new, they're big, you know, do that pool. So I don't think people really saw, you know, the cost in that alone, right? But again, I fell in love with the beauty of it. And over time, just kept renovating it. And that's what come in. Like I said, oh yeah, the water is from the earth, right? So it's pumped from a well, so the water is free. So I just gotta make sure I have power, right? If I don't have power, I don't have water, because the pumps can't work. And so that's a great thing. It's nothing like that water coming out of the earth. It's already like got a good warmth to it.